Okay, so basically developing premises means forecasting. Now, what do you understand by the term forecasting? Now, right now there was a situation of cyclone, okay, but in advance the government of India has conveyed that there will be a cyclone on Thursday, okay. On Tuesday, listen to me well, listen to me carefully. On Tuesday, the government of India declared that on Thursday there will be a cyclone. This is called as what? Forecasting. Forecasting means what is going to happen in future. You are going to decide right now. That is called as what? Forecasting. Right now, today is Friday, and if the government of India tells us that on Sunday it will rain, it might rain or it will not rain. This is called as what? Forecasting. Now in business you cannot do forecasting of what the weather is all about, but in business you can forecast about what will be the demand of the product, right? So the demand of the product will increase or decrease in future, right or wrong? Right now we are in the month of June. Now in August you decide whether the demand will increase or whether the demand will decrease. This is called as what? Forecasting. Tax will increase or decrease. This is called as what? Forecasting. So what do you understand by the term forecasting? Forecasting means deciding right now what will happen in the future, right? Now for example, you forecast that sir, I'll get 70 percentage marks in my board exams. Right now you have not given the exam, but you are seeing your future, and according to your hard work, according to your potential, according to your capability, you are deciding what percentage of marks you will get, and that is called as what? Forecasting. Deciding right now what is going to happen in the future. So that is called as what? Developing premises. Forecasting about the future. Now the third point is listing of various alternatives to achieve the objective. Listing of various alternatives to achieve the objective. That means listing of various ways. Alternative means what? Listing of various ways to achieve the goal. Now what are the different ways to achieve the goal? Okay, student and company will do examples. What are the different ways for a student to achieve 70% of the marks? The first one is increasing reading hours. Okay, you can increase the hours you are reading so that your potential increases. Decrease phone use. Okay, this is a very, what do you call it, as modern problem, right? And it requires a modern solution. What is it? The problem is that you extensively use mobile phones. Now it is important to decrease the use of mobile phones. Third one, prepare your own notes, right? If you prepare your own notes, you will be able to memorize and understand the point in a better way. So for students, it is important to increase reading hours, to decrease phone use, to prepare notes. Okay. The next one is company. Now when you talk about company, what do you understand by the term company? Now what is the goal of a company? Profit of 1 crore rupees is the goal. Now what can you do? Increase products for sale. Right or wrong? You have to increase the sale of your product. If you increase the sale, you will be able to increase the profit. Give discounts. Now if you give discount, the sale will increase and your profit will increase. Increase advertisement. Now let me tell you one thing. Oppo, Vivo mobile phones, they are such a success in the market. What is the reason they are success in the market? The reason is simple and quite understandable. And what is it? That they spend a high amount of money behind advertisement. Anywhere you go in India, you will find the hoardings and boardings of Oppo and Vivo across the street, right? So these are all the alternatives you need to do to achieve the goal. A student to achieve the goal of 70% mark, that person has to do all this. A company to achieve 70% marks, it has to do all this. Okay. Fourth one, evaluation of alternative. Now what do you understand by the term evaluation of alternative? Now when you talk about evaluation of alternative, these are the alternatives, right? And you have to evaluate them. Now how can you evaluate them? Simple. I'll make you understand. Okay. Now increase reading hour. First one. Okay. Evaluation. Okay, let me tell you what do you understand by the term evaluation. Evaluation means to see whether you can do it or not, whether this is a good option or not, right? Okay. Now evaluation. increasing reading hours. Now what do you understand by the term increasing reading hours? Now when you talk about increasing reading hours, basically you have to increase the hours you are giving, right? Can you do that? Is it possible for you? Yes or no? For some students it might be possible, for some student it might not be possible, right? Second one is decreasing phone use. Can you decrease the use of phone? Sometimes it is possible, sometimes it is not, right? Third one, prepare notes. It is possible for everyone, but some students are lazy, right? So is it possible? Yes or no? Same way, increase in sales for a company. Is it possible? Yes or no? Give discounts. That means 100 रुपए की चीज 90 में बेचनी है. Is it possible for you? Yes or no? Increase in advertisement. Can you give advertisement? Yes or no? Sometimes it is possible, sometimes it is not possible. Why? Because you need money for advertisement. Some companies might be having, some companies might not be having. So it is important to see whether your company is having the specific amount of money to do that or not. Okay. Fifth one, selecting an alternative. Now what do you understand by the term selecting an alternative? For a student, these three are alternatives. Out of this, you have to choose 1, 2 or 3. Whatever you want to choose. For a company, you have to choose 1, 2 and 3. Now, increasing reading hours. Is it possible for you or not? Yes. Let's see that it is possible. So a student will increase reading hours. Phone use. Is it possible? No. It is not possible. We have to use phone. Prepare notes. Is it possible? Yes. Okay. So these are the 2 points that a student chooses out of the 3. So these 2 points have been selected and 1 has been rejected because using minimum phone is not possible. Okay. Next one, sales discount. Sales. Can we increase the sales in a company? Yes, a particular company is saying that we will increase the sale. Discount, 100 रुपए की चीज 90 में बेचनी है. Is it possible? No, it is not possible because हमें ही 95 में पड़ती है, हम कैसे 90 में दे दे, right? So we are not going to give discounts. Increase in advertisement. Yes, we have some amount of money left and we will increase the advertisements. So getting an understanding what we have done in these 3 steps. Third one, listing of various alternatives to achieve the objective. Listing of various alternatives to achieve the objective. You have to achieve the goal. As a student, you want to achieve 70% marks. As a company, you want to achieve 1 crore of profit. Is it possible or not? Right or wrong? Fourth, evaluation of alternative. What do you understand by the term evaluation of alternative? When you talk about evaluation of alternative, you have to evaluate all the alternatives, whether all these 3 alternatives that I have seen, are they possible in real life or not? Fifth, selecting an alternative. What do you understand by the term selecting an alternative? All the evaluation of alternative are not possible. You have to select one out of the following. Okay, and the last step is implement the plan. So everything that we have planned, from setting up of objectives, developing premises, listing of various alternative, evaluation of alternative, selecting of alternative, we have to implement it. So this is the planning process.